just got to wait. The people streaming are coming in 1 second, so we're going to get them started.
There's a hired audience.
Shabbat Shalom. Okay, we're going to do that real loud because when Nathan is up here later on and giving his speech, we're going to need to respond, and he's going to really want to feel it. Okay, ready? Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, Barbara, you are ready. I love it. Okay. Welcome to Congregation Shir Shalom. We're so happy to host Nathan's Bar Mitzvah this afternoon. On behalf of Harvey and myself and Joanne and Diane out there, thank you for coming. We apologize, our cantor was a little under the weather, so she wasn't able to be here, but I know she's watching from afar. We do have the streaming back there, so the camera will be here, and I know there'll be people joining us from the cyber world, so welcome wherever you are. A couple of notes before we get started. First of all, how many of you is this your first time in a synagogue? Okay, don't worry, we're going to go easy. Thank you. We're so happy you're here. It actually, one of my favorite parts of a big occasion like today is that we get people from the outside who might never have seen it before, and so nice of the Shine family to kind of welcome you in. So a couple of notes for you. First of all, you know how to greet people. Shabbat Shalom. That's how you do it. Second of all, our prayer book, or Siddur, just so you know, it opens the other direction. Hebrew goes right to left, not left to right. So if you open up the English way, you'll be in the back of the book. Okay, our prayer book, we'll be announcing all the pages as we go through. There will be quite a lot of Hebrew that Nathan will be leading. And when he does lead Hebrew, it will have transliteration of the English letters, so you can follow with the prayers. This service in particular is a special time of day. Mincha is right at the very edge and the end of Shabbat, the Jewish Sabbath. And so we're kind of one foot in the world of rest and relaxation, and another foot kind of getting ready for the week. And Mincha plays this wonderful role where we actually read the Torah portion for the following week as we kind of prepare ourselves. So one of the really cool things about today is we had a bar mitzvah this morning, and they read a different portion than Nathan is, because they were for this Shabbat, and Nathan is actually getting us all ready for next Sabbath. Some of the key things that will be happening today is Nathan will have a chance to read from the Torah and take the Torah around. I'll explain a little bit about that later, and actually read from the Torah. Couple of other things. We do have exit doors over here and over there, and several outside as well. Bathrooms are right outside in the hallway. You'll see them right when you leave, and I think that's all you need to know. Okay, so, and that's Barbara. What a wonderful cue you reminded me. Well, we could silence our phones. Anytime the phone rings, we just say, God's calling us. All right, so we're going to bring up Nathan here. And he's going to lead us on page 644, Hine Ma Tovu Manayim, from Psalm 131. It's a traditional welcoming song. You got this.
Hine Ma Tovu Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tovu Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tov, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tov, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad.
How good it is for brothers and sisters, and you do have a brother and a sister, so that works out very well, to sit together, to gather together in community. We're going to turn to page 289, and I'm going to invite Nathan's parents, Adam and Katie, up to present the talit. The prayer shawl that I'm wearing here is a traditional mark of Jewish adulthood. And Nathan, as now will become a Jewish adult, he receives the talit, the prayer shawl that has the corners of it are these tzitzit. These are kind of fun to play with, but these are reminders to keep track of the important things in our life. And Nathan has a very special story about his talit. I believe that it was through the family, other members, right? And Audrey also wore it?
wore it.
Yeah, so this is the same talit that Audrey wore at her bat mitzvah, and that Will, I guess, will
Yes.
hopefully wear
Yeah,
at his bar
exactly.
mitzvah.
And it was a gift from his grandparents.
And a gift from his grandparents, so wonderful. Okay, so Nathan is going to lead the prayer at the bottom of 289.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvotov v'tzivanu, lehitatef b'tzitzit.
Amen. Blessed are you, God, King of the universe, who sanctifies us with your commandments and commands us to wear the fringe talit. And because this is his very first time doing it, he's going to recite the prayer for new things on page 648. We call this Shechechianu, and this is a true new experience moment as Nathan becomes a Jewish adult here.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehekianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Amen. Blessed are you, God, who brings us life, who allows us to be present and arrive here at this very moment. Now, the moment we decide, see whether you can hug or kiss him still. We're going to decide. Okay. You guys can sit down. We're going to continue with Psalm 145 on page 338 and 339, and Nathan is going to read for us in English.
David's Song of Praise. I will extol you, my God and Sovereign, and bless your name forever and ever. Every day will I bless you and praise your name forever and ever. Great is Adonai and much acclaimed. God's greatness cannot be fathomed. One generation shall laud your works to another and declare your mighty acts. The glorious majesty of your splendor and your wondrous acts will I recite. They shall talk of the might of your awesome deeds and will recount your greatness. They shall celebrate your abundant and goodness and sing joyously of your
You got it. It was perfect. You got it.
beneficence. Adonai is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and abounding in kindness. Adonai is good to all, and God's mercy is upon all God's works. All your works shall praise you, Adonai, and your faithful ones shall bless you.
I invite you to rise at this point. If you're able, we're going to have our silent Amida, or silent meditation, that begins on page 344 and goes till page 360. Take this time for your own private thoughts and prayers, and whenever you're ready, you may be seated. We're going to continue with a prayer for peace on page 360, Oseh Shalom.
Oseh shalom bimramav, Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. 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 Yaseh shalom shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
May God bless us with peace here and in the future as well. We're going to now turn to our Torah service on page 366. This is really the center of our Bar Mitzvah service, and we're going to need some helpers up here. First of all, we have our first set of ark openers, Audrey and Will, if you'd like to join us up here. We also are going to be taking the Torah out, and we're going to be passing it through the generations. And so we need grandparents, so Paul and Diane and Richard and Carol, if you could come up, along with Katie and Adam. What we're going to do is we're going to make a long line from the ark over there all the way to Nathan. So Nathan, we're going to have you stand here, and we will bring the Torah out and pass it down lidor vador from generation to generation, all the way to Nathan here today. He will then be reciting responsibly the prayers on page 366, and then afterwards, he's going to take the Torah around the congregation. I think actually we can go right down the middle. You see right down the middle? We'll come right back and then come a little over here. Okay? When he comes around to the congregation, you can take your prayer book and touch it to the Torah and kiss it, or take your hand. Just a way of showing respect to the Torah. Make sure you don't trip him along the way. We don't need any I know you're a very nimble person, but we don't need any accidents here. And as he's coming around, we also are going to need our Torah undressers, Peter and Laura. Where are you, Peter and Laura? So you can sit there for now. When he comes down, I'll get you, now that I know where you are. Okay. All right, I think that we are set. So as Audrey and Will opens the ark, we invite everyone to rise. No, you're perfect. The Torah that I hold in my hands right now, the 5 books of Moses, was given to Moses on Mount Sinai thousands of years ago and passed on from generation to generation, lidor vador. It'll go through Nathan's family all the way to him today. Like all the generations before him, he will accept the Torah into his arms. I'm going to have Adam pass the Torah. And we're going to sing lidor vador responsibly.
Lidor vador,
Lidor vador,
lidor vador, lidor vador, nagid God lecha. Lidor vador, lidor vador, lidor vador, nagid God lecha. O lenetzach netzachim, kedushatecha natish, kedushatecha natish. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la ya la la.
So they're in the middle of page 366. I want the family to come all the way around him at this point. And Adam is going to lead us, starting with the Shema. Sorry, not Adam.
Oh, Nathan. I was going to say. That was a surprise.
Sorry.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonai
Gadol Adonenu
Kadosh Shemo.
Gadol Adonai iti, uleiromema shemo yaktav.
Lecha Adonai hagedula v'hagevura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz Lecha Adonai hamamlacha v'hamit na'aseh lechol lerosh Romemu, Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu, Vehishtachavu, Vehishtachavu, Lehar Kodsho, Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Ha'olam Omeid. Al HaTorah, V'al HaAvodah, V'al Gemilut Chasadim. Al HaTorah, V'al HaAvodah, V'al Gemilut Chasadim.
You may be seated. Very good. Yeah, you did great. Thank you. So the Torah over here, one of the things you see, I had to roll it a little bit. It's not like a book. You actually have to go find the place, and Nathan actually found the place. Now you're looking for something. So first of all, I think what you're looking for is right here. Do you want to look inside this bag? Sure. See if you can find a gift that we have from the synagogue to you. Okay. Oh, it should be in there somewhere. Let's see. I think it's hidden. That's the box of it. So see if you can get it in there. All right, hold that up. Okay, that is a yad. We actually give Nathan a hand. You're not supposed to be touching the Torah directly with your fingers. So he has a pointer so he can use it. And he's already found the right place. We also have over here, Harvey is now switching places from Cantor's role. He's now going to be serving as the gabbai. The gabbai is the kind of the spotter. So if you think about gymnastics, reading from the Torah is actually quite complicated, so having someone like Harvey who knows and can help him out, because in the Torah, is there any vowels in the Torah? No vowels. Is there any musical notes?
No.
Okay, so you had to learn all of those on your own, and that's where Harvey's going to make sure that you stick the landing, just like in gymnastics. Okay, so we're going to need some people up here. We do have the prayer up here. It is, the prayer itself is on page 368 in our prayer book. And the first aliyah, we have, hold on a second, we have grandparents, and so we have Richard and Carol and Adam and Katie. So come on up. And you're going to show them the place. We do have kind of a bigger one too. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so what you want to do is take his tallis.
Yep.
And touch the Torah.
You're just showing them.
Right here.
They're going to say the blessing.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher barcha banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Amen. Shovtim v'shotrim. Titan lecha b'chol she'arecha Asher Adonai Elohecha Noten Lecha Lishvatzecha V'shafetu et Am Mishpat Tzedek Lo Tateh Mishpat Lo Takir Panim V'lo Tika Shochad Ki HaShochad Ye'aver Einei Chachamim V'salev Divrei Sadekim Sedek Tirdof Leman Antik Yeh V'yareshta et Aretz Asher Adonai Elohecha Noten Lach.
Okay, keep your pointer there so you can see it, and take this talus again. Touch.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tokeinu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
So you guys can sit down. Be careful. All right, so now we have Nathan's Aliyah, and we're going to be calling him up for the very first time with his Hebrew name. We do this in a very particular way, so I invite everyone to rise. Okay, and I need you to stick at your fist like this, and we're going to use the guttural. We're going to say chazak. Chazak. Okay, ready? Chazak. So that's going to be on my cue. Harvey is going to call him up with his Hebrew name, Nathaniel, Ben Adam, Katie, and then we're going to have him. We're going to just you'll see. Okay.
Ya'amod, 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 Habachor Bar Mitzvah, Nathaniel Ben Adam v'Katie, La'aliyah Hashaniyah.
Chazak. Excellent.
Kiss the Torah. Give Taki. First bless
Barku et Adonai Hamvarak
Baruch Adonai Barak Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch at Adonai Hamvarak Leolam Va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher bar karbanu mikol hamim V'natan lanu et Torato Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Lo tita lecha asherah kol etzel mitzvah Adonai Elohecha asher ta'aseh lach v'lo takim lecha matzeva asher sanei Adonai Elohecha.
Take the talus. And then your second blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tokeinu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Mishev Be'erak Abatin Abraham Yitzchak Yaakov V'imotenu Sarah Rachel V'Leah. May the Holy One bless our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Bless Nathan and his mishpacha who have risen today in honor of Torah, in honor of Shabbat, in honor of Nathan's bar mitzvah. May he have many times to shine and to excel and to laugh and to love and to grow. And may they have many, many more times to celebrate in the near and the far future. And we say, Amen. All right. what we're going to do is we're going to cover the Torah, and Harvey, we're going to switch you back to your other role. All right, we're going to Mila, Noah, Caleb, and Shayla. Do we have you guys? Are you out over here? Take the candy that's in the front row here and pass it around to the community. It looks like there's enough for 10 per people. Okay. You might be in big trouble. So this is not candy. So take the bowls and pass it around. Audrey, if you're there. No, you stay up here, Nathan. We need you here. Don't be running away from this. So this candy is actually meant to shower Nathan in sweetness. This is a wonderful tradition we have in the Jewish community that after you complete the Torah reading, Nathan gets celebrated through showering. Now, it's okay if you just throw it a little bit, it lands over there. Where's all the baseball players? Okay, luckily, are there any pitchers here? Okay, so no crazy fastballs here. Okay, so Nathan came prepared. Is that a catcher's mitt? Oh, I didn't know you were a catcher. That's awesome. Yeah, well, you came. That's hard. I can't even open those things. Okay. So Nathan, here are the rules. You're allowed to duck, turn, twist. You're allowed to use your glove, but you're not allowed to turn around, and you're not allowed to throw any candy back. Okay. And Will over there, you still have your bar mitzvah coming up, so you don't want to throw too hard at your brother because they tend to remember that. All right, so the signal is going to be, Harvey will be singing Siman Tov of Mazel Tov. And afterwards, we are going to need all the kids in the area to come help clean up. We'll bring the candy outside the sanctuary so you can have it after the service, okay? I'm coming over here.
Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov. Yeheilanu, Yeheilanu, oh Lechol Yisrael. Yeheilanu, Yeheilanu, oh Lechol Yisrael. Yeheilanu, Yeheilanu, oh Lechol Yisrael. Yeheilanu, Yeheilanu, oh Lechol Yisrael.
All right, we're going to need all the helpers to come clean up. We need the bowls. We need the bowls up here. Oh, one in the ark. Okay.
I go on.
And we'll get them outside the sanctuary. This is the fastest cleanup job they'll ever do.
Watch your head when you come up. Will, watch your head.
All right, let's get the candy. We're going to take it outside, and you'll get it after the service. Even with a broken arm, you really throw it pretty well. Julianne, do you want to take that? Thank you. You did perfect. All right, now we're going to need our Torah lifter and dresser. So we have Brian and Lynn, if you could come on up. And we also need, Brian. Okay, so perfect. What's going to happen now is Brian is going to lift the Torah. We're all going to rise. And we also need, again, our ark openers. This time we have Charlie and Grace. Where are you, Charlie and Grace? So come on over. So what you want to do is take it over a little bit here. Push it. All right, we're going to rise.
Bezot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei b'nei Yisrael al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, yai, lai, yai, lai, lai, lai.
On page 374, Nathan is going to lead us in It's a Tree of Life. There is a bunch of clapping. We remain standing. Whenever you're ready, it's a tree of life.
It is a tree of life to those that are fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those that are fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to those that fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those that fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom.
Everyone, we invite you to sit at this point. And we're going to have an opportunity now to hear some words of wisdom from Nathan. Nice and slow.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Hello, and thank you all for coming. I would like to start off my speech by explaining my Torah portion, Shov Team. Shov Team is all about pursuing justice. Justice is a very powerful thing for everyone. The most powerful quote in my Torah portion is, "Justice, justice shall you pursue." This is a very meaningful quote. This is saying that you shall pursue justice in your life and get what you deserve. Pursuing something means that you go after it because you want it. You can pursue anything you want, but you have to work hard towards those things. In my life, I'm pursuing a goal of becoming a professional athlete. In life, we all have things that are important to us, and we try to get those things if we do not already have them. I work hard towards the things that I care about because they really matter to me. These things that I work hard at are the sports I play. I always try to be my best. The past hockey season, me and my hockey team set out to win states. Throughout a ton of hard work, we were able to pursue that goal. But that wasn't our only goal. We also wanted to be the top team in our league. We also got that done with a bunch of hard work and perseverance. Next, I would like to share that I have started collecting sports gear from the people that I live near, and I'm going to be donating all these things to the less fortunate kids dying to try to play sports. Overall, I just want to say thank you guys for coming and supporting me on my big day. I want to especially thank my parents, my grandparents, Mr. Harvey, the rabbi, Cantor Frank, aunts and uncles, cousins, and last but certainly not least, siblings. Thank you.
Well done, well done. All right, so now the hard part, we're gonna bring up your parents to come, and they're gonna share some words for you, so you gotta sit back. No, you're gonna stand right back.
It's good enough for him, it's good enough for me.
And they can see you.
Exactly. Shabbat shalom. And welcome everybody. Everybody knows I'm a crier, so bear with me. I'll do my best to get through this.
We still have some tissues left.
Oh, thank you. It's truly hard to believe we're here today celebrating Nathan's bar mitzvah in the same temple that his namesake, Nathan J. Shine, helped build. Where did the time go? Our firstborn son is turning 13, stepping into adulthood, and growing into a remarkable young man right before our eyes. Nathan Joseph was named after our grandfathers, Nathan Shine and Joseph Davis. Your great-grandfather Nathan was a very sweet and intelligent man, and your great-grandpa Joe, who I never had the fortune to meet, was loyal, hardworking, and loved a good prank. It's safe to say that our Nathan encompasses all those great qualities, and we know his great-grandfathers would be incredibly proud of him. Nathan, watching you and your siblings grow has been one of the greatest joys of our lives. Your mom and I still picture you as a toddler gripping a hockey stick in your hand or putting on a goalie helmet that was way too big for your head. You were determined to take on the world. And now here you are, strong, thoughtful, passionate, and becoming the kind of young man we always hoped you'd be. Recently, while going through photos for the big day, we found ourselves reflecting on your journey thus far, and what a journey it's been. From a state hockey championship to an unforgettable trip to Cooperstown, countless hockey and baseball tournaments, adventures in Florida, St. Lucia, the Adirondacks, New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago. The list goes on. If I had to pick my favorite, it'd be our trip. Thanks. It'd be our trip to Wrigley Field in Chicago to see Pearl Jam. When I was your age, they were just emerging as a cool grunge band. And while grunge may not be your generation's thing, you still wanted to go with me. That meant everything. It wasn't about the music. It was about the time we spent together. That is one trip I'll never forget. Growing up, I had a knack for pushing buttons and testing patience. My mom always said, "Your grandma." Just wait until you have kids. You're gonna get one just like you. Well, Mom, congratulations. You summoned a mini-me with a vengeance. If there was ever any doubt about his devilish personality, I submit Exhibit A. This was a newborn picture of Nathan, and he was wearing a devil hat. You see that? Nathan was born September 20th, 2012, and he's been pushing buttons ever since. While my mom was right about payback for me, what she didn't say is how much I love that kid. How much I'd admire his fire, his sensitivity, his heart. While you can be challenging at times, we wouldn't trade it for the world. Life without you would be far too quiet. Yes, he's mischievous, but he's also deeply sensitive. He has a heart of gold and would give someone the shirt off his back if they needed it. When Nathan was 3, he attended preschool at EduKids. One day, a new child started in his classroom. During playtime, Nathan was playing a game with a few friends while the new kid sat off to the side, not knowing anyone. Without being prompted, Nathan stood up, grabbed the new kid's hand, and pulled him into the game with his friends. This is the character that we are proud of, his innate ability to make others feel good and included. It's not something you can necessarily teach, but a trait that this world needs more of. As many of you know, Nate's also an incredible athlete, a fierce competitor, driven, passionate, and always striving for perfection, often frustrated with himself for a missed opportunity or a rare mistake. Nate, while nobody's perfect, I want you to hear loud and clear in front of this whole room, you are perfect. We are so proud to be your mom and dad. Watching you grow, learn, and becoming the person you are today has been the greatest gift. Keep pushing forward. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming big. Keep being you. And know that we'll always be cheering you on. Mazel tov, Nathan. We love you.
You can see why these moments really matter, right? Nathan, what a joy it has been to work with you and to be able to house you and see your smiling face on Sundays. You really bring a lot of joy wherever you go. I was talking to your grandfather, Richard, right before service, and he was reminding me that he was the second. He wanted to be the first bar mitzvah in the congregation when we used to be at the Amherst Church in Amherst. And how special when you were standing up here and there was a line of your father, you, and your grandfather. I thought, well, that's very rare for a congregation. We're a little over 70 years, but to have 3 generations and one family is a truly beautiful thing, and I think a rare thing. And how lucky that this is actually the 13th year of our new congregation, Shir Shalom. So your grandfather was in the first year of Temple Beth Am, and you're in the bar mitzvah year of Congregation Shir Shalom. I love, in working with you, I love your passion, how, like your father said, you're going after your goals, and you should continue to, and that you're willing to put yourself out there, and that's a wonderful thing. Look what a wonderful tradition you come on both sides of your family, what a great family you have, what great roots you have. That's so important as you go forward. While you become a Jewish adult today, that doesn't mean you're an adult yet. You're on your way. What it means is that the window between your childhood and your adulthood, you're closer to your adult self than your child self. It seems kind of funny because you were a child not too long ago, just at Audrey's bat mitzvah a couple of years ago. You were just a boy. Now you're looking forward into the future, what your future self will be. You will remember these moments much clearer than you will your childhood moments. And that journey into adulthood, as we all know who've been through it, is not always the easiest journey. It's full of good things and bad things, things that work well, things that don't work well. That's what you learn in sports, but it's also what you will learn in life. The most important thing that I hope that you come away with today, first of all, you have a great team around you. You should call on them. If you need something, if something goes wrong, or if it goes right, make sure you let people know, because they're rooting for you. They're going to hold you and make sure that you grow. There's no problem that can't be solved. So if you run into something that's hard, we're going to be here, including your spiritual community as well. We're all rooting for you because it really matters. Your future self, just like all the kids here, are going to hold up this world eventually. We want you to be as strong as you can because it's a hard and heavy world to hold in our hands. So we need people with big hands that are in big hearts that are going to do that. And I have the utmost confidence that you're going to see your way and really do beautiful things with your life. And I will be rooting, just like all the members of your team, for continued success in your life. And I hope that you continue to stay in touch with your spiritual community as well. We have a number of things for you. First of all, we have a Kiddush cup. This is from our synagogue board, our Women of Shir Shalom, and our men's group. And this is to be used. You don't need to open it now. Probably not throw candy at it, but it's for sacred occasions in your life, just like Audrey received one as well. We also have here a certificate to go to Israel. This is through the Reform Movement. It's $250. I also love to remind our young people when they turn 18, there is a free trip to Israel till you're 26. So it's called Birthright. You just have to find it usually on a college campuses or other place. Okay, so we have here a certificate of this day. This is the other gift you're going to receive from us. It has here your name, your Hebrew name, as well as the date that you're called to the Torah, your Torah portion, and, we forgot, we'll have Harvey sign it as well. We're going to have you read for us this from here to there.
Here.
In becoming a bar mitzvah.
To here.
To right there.
In becoming a bar mitzvah, I affirm my place among the Jewish people. I'm a Jew because 100 generations before found proposed in their faith. I'm a Jew because Judaism treasures love and kindness. I'm a Jew because Judaism demands justice, compassion, and truth.
Is that something you can sign?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go, on the top line right there. I always say this is the nicest signature they'll ever have. It's downhill from here. Oh my gosh, he really has a nice signature. Really nice, Nathan. Okay, I'm going to actually pass this on to Mr. Horowitz to sign as well. Okay, so now we are going to invite you down to your family over there, and they are going to put their hands on your head, and we're going to bless you with a special blessing called the priestly blessing. So get down over there, and I want his family to gather around him. We're all going to rise as we offer one of our oldest blessings to you that's gone from generation to generation. And those of you that are not near him, just you can put your hands on him, yeah, like Katie's doing. You can also do the Spock, which is the special sign of the prayer. Look at that. We have some expert Spocks here. I love it.
Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha ken yehi ratzon.
Nathan, may God bless you and watch over you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka ken yehi ratzon.
May God shine God's light upon you and grant you comfort.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom ken yehi ratzon.
May God lift God's face to you and grant you and all of us peace. And we say, Amen. All right, you may be seated. We are going to invite Nathan back up here. And let's see. We have a special reading. Let's see. Sorry, I just need to get my list. It's probably in here. All right, so we are going to be having Paul and Diane Davis, if you could join us up here. I do have the reading nice and big here.
May you live to see your world fulfilled. May your destiny be for worlds still to come, and may you trust in generations past and yet to be. May your heart be filled with intuition and your words be rich in understanding. May songs of praise ever be upon your tongue, and your vision clarify a straight path before you. May your eyes shine with the light of the Torah, and your face reflect the brightness of the heavens. May your lips ever speak wisdom, and your fulfillment be in righteousness, even as you ever yearn to hear the words of the Ancient One of Holiness.
So if you want to sit that down. We're going to turn to page 586. I'm going to need Audrey and Will up here again to open our ark for the last time. And we're going to all rise for the prayer that says it's not enough for us just to pray. We need to go out and do good deeds in this world. Again, page 586.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Page 591.
ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Close the curtains, and then we're going to actually close the gates as well. Just don't pinch your fingers in the middle. So pull it through. Audrey on the side. Yeah. Watch your fingers in the middle. Push it. Excellent job. Great job. Okay, great. You may be seated. We're going to turn to the Mourner's Kaddish on page 598. And Nathan's family, we are remembering Nathan Shine, Evelyn Shine, William Elmy, Grace Elmy, Joe Davis, Sally Davis, Jim Walter, and Audrey Walter. Are there any other names that people have? The Mourner's Kaddish is on page 598. I invite you to rise. I invite everyone whose custom it is to rise. And we'll recite together. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'yalma divrach hirtei, v'yamlik malchutei, v'chayachon v'yamachon, v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agalau v'yizman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah v'rach le'olam olmei olmaya. Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudasha b'rechu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran v'alma v'yimaru amen. Yehei shlam rabba min shemaya, v'chaim alinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimaru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu yaseh shalom, alinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yimaru amen. May the one who creates harmony and high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all the world, and we say amen. You may be seated. Zikronam livracha. May their memory be for a blessing. We're going to turn to page 625, and Harvey and I are going to lead us in Adon Olam. It's kind of a call and response, so feel free. You'll get the hang of it.
Adon Olam,
Adon Olam,
Asher Malach,
Asher Malach,
B'terem Kol,
B'terem Kol,
Yitzir Nivra, V'yet Nasa, B'chefzo Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, V'acharei Kichlot HaKol, Levado Yimloch Nora Adon Olam, V'hu Haya, V'hu Hoveh, Vehu yeh betifara Adon Olam, Adon Olam,
Adon Olam,
Asher Malach,
Asher Malach,
B'terem Kol, Yitzir Nivra, Li'et Nasa, B'chefzo Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Vehu Echad, V'ein Sheni, Lahamshilo Lahachbira Adon Olam, Beli Reshit, Beli Tachlit, Velo Haoz Veha Misra Adon Olam, Adon Olam,
Adon Olam,
Asher Malach,
Asher Malach,
B'terem Kol,
B'terem Kol,
Yitzir Nivra, Li'et Nasa, V'chefzo Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Vehu Eli, V'chai Goali, V'tzorchev li b'etzara Adon Olam, V'hu nisi umanos li, Menat kosi biyom mikra Adon Olam, Adon Olam,
Adon Olam.
Asher Malach,
Asher Malach.
B'terem kol Yitzir Nivra, Liet Nasa,
Liet Nasa.
V'chefzo kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, B'yado Afkid Ruchi, B'eit Ishan V'ya'ira Adon Olam, Ve'im ruchi geviati Adonai li velo ira Adon olam Adon olam
Adon Olam.
Asher malach
Asher Malach.
Terem kol
Terem kol.
Yitzir nivra Liet nasa
Liet Nasa.
V'chefzo kol
Azai Melech Shemo Nikra
Adon
Olam. We have one final prayer on page 606. First we have Kiddush. And Nathan, come on up over here. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen l'chaim and hamotzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen. As you came in peace, may you leave in peace. Please return your prayer books to the front of the sanctuary, minus the leaflet, and Shabbat Shalom, and go Bills! Beautiful job, Nathan. You did terrific.
Thank you so much.
Nathan, you were wonderful. Awesome.
Let's get your glove.